Okay, Kary, we are in the back half of season 5. I feel like it's been a tougher season for you than you were anticipating. How are you feeling about it?
I had a really rough start at the beginning, and I think it's getting better.
How have you been handling the criticism though?
I would say that I'm very disappointed about the people call me a bully, because obviously I don't feel like I'm a bully. I mean, yes, am I confrontational? Yes. Am I feisty? Yes. But that's very different than being a bully, and that does hurt my feelings. But I'm hoping that eventually people will see through me and they'll move on. I mean, I can't control how people feel. People are gonna be like that, and I feel like if you take the time to go on my account and say all these things about me, I mean, isn't that bullying?
It's a good point.
You're telling me what you're doing to me, so okay. But
I mean, it's obvious that you love fun, you want people to have fun. I think in my watching it, I'm like, maybe a lesson for Kary this year was not everyone's fun is the same as her definition of fun. Has that been a learning for you?
1,000%, yeah.
Tiffany, come here.
I'm not gonna be pushing anybody into bottles of water.
You should have worn your swimming suit, bitch.
In the last couple episodes, we've seen you and Tiffany seem to grow into a friendship, seem to get to a better place. But then I think about the social media from the beginning of the season, and it seems like maybe you went back to the place you were in. Where do things stand with Tiffany now?
Well, what happened when I started seeing the show and that she's feeling a certain way about me and talking behind my back, it hurt my feelings. Because I've given her opportunities for her to come to me and talk to me about it. And so, yeah, I mean, I did call her a snake, but it's kind of like I felt like she was a little bit. And then she, unfollowed me on Instagram and everything else. So I unfollowed her, and she's never made an effort with me. I mean, I know she's made an effort with Stephanie and Cameron off season a lot. She's texted them and really tried to be their friend, and she's never done that to me. But I felt that from Tiffany, honestly, since the beginning of the season, and I just feel like she really did never wanted to be my friend, and it makes me very sad. So that whole experience with Tiffany has really been very disappointing.
And then you and D'Andra, it has been a little bit of a journey. And I talked to D'Andra. It seems like she was cautious about re-entering the friendship with you at the level it used to be. Where are you at?
Yeah, I feel actually the same way. I guess I'm disappointed again that I kind of put all myself out there and try to be friends with someone, and then why she feels like that way with me, I have no clue, because I've been nothing but a good friend of hers. But we can have a superficial friendship, and if that's what is going to end up, then I hope not. I hope we can really move past that and hopefully be good friends. But two people have to want it. Two people have to want it, have to work at it. Friendships and close relationships are not easy.
It seems like you two might have different definitions of what that level of friendship means. I was listening to an interview she did, and she said she felt the need to put a reminder in her calendar to call you so that wasn't an issue that she hadn't called you.
Yeah, so that to me before. I'm like, okay, then it makes sense. I don't want to feel like you have to call me. You should want to call me. If you have to put a reminder on your phone to call me, that means you have no interest in talking to me.
Fair point. I do think it's been really nice to see you as a mom this season, though. It's not something we've got to really dig into last year. And Olivia, just breakout star of season 5, her confessionals are amazing.
You wouldn't think that my mom's voice would be a comforting voice to hear, but it's oddly satisfying.
What's been your reaction to, one, seeing what she's saying in those confessionals, and 2, her impression of you in those confessionals?
I'm going to be 50. Oh, it's my last time cooking dinner for my 4 little chickilini ducklings, being 49. Eduardo, what are you gonna get me for my 50th birthday? No one cares that you're turning 50.
Olivia, she's just like me. She's just gonna be so honest. I mean, I love her so much, and she's a little firecracker, and I'm so proud of her that she put herself out there this season. to help so many people.
I was literally like driving to work and I texted my mom, I think if I don't see a therapist soon, like something bad is gonna happen.
It's just so worth it. And, and I'm just proud of her. I'm so glad that she's enjoying it and she's been able to be herself. She's just, a very special girl.
So she's gotten some good out of it. She feels like it was good to share her story.
A lot of good out of it.
And then we're just starting to dig into this story of you and your own mother. We got to see a little bit of your mom on the show on Facetime. Are we going to see more of that this season, or was that phone call kind of what it was?
No, I had a lot of phone calls with my mom, and I'm not sure, what's going to make TV or not. But yeah, I mean, it was a year with me and my mom. I mean, and I'm so happy because we haven't really had a good relationship ever since I can remember, and we finally have a relationship when we never have, and I'm glad that I'm able to have that before it's too late.
To break the fourth wall a little bit, do you think being on the show and having this platform encouraged that to happen? Like, do you think you would be in that good of a place if it weren't for Real Housewives?
That's an interesting question. I mean, I definitely think that it's pushed me to look at myself and like, what's in your life that you need to fix? What's in your life that needs closure? What's going on? So as reality TV can have negative things for sure, but I feel like I've had so many positive things that have happened. And, like my relationship with my mom and my kids has been a huge part of it. And for that, and I'm very thankful for,
Well, and you've made closer friendships with these women who I know some were in your life before the show, but not everyone was in your life, or they weren't at the level that they are now. One of those people is Brandy, who's also having a pretty tough season. And it seems like it's going to continue in the next episode.
Simmons 50 told page 6 of Redmond's scandal. Why couldn't you just say, I don't want to comment? You took that away from me, D'Andra.
Do you think I'm selfish? That's fine.
Talk me through that moment. What are we going to see there, and what's the fallout of that confrontation?
We all know that Brandy had a really, really tough time with the videos, and that was her story to tell. And that's a moment that D'Andra took away from Brandy. And I think, that was not her place to talk about it at all. I mean, D'Andra, out of any one of us, she knows how media works. She knows what she should say or not say and what was going to make a headline. She used it, because I know she was trying to promote a movie that she did, and she used the Brandy in there to be the headline. And I just don't think that it was fair to Brandy to do that. And, and Brandy was really hurt.
Brandy, she posted this cryptic thing. There's been other conversations around her personal life. Do you think this is it for her? Is she done with the show?
I think that Brandy's going to have to make whatever best decision is for her. I don't think she was ready, to come back this season. And I think she's had a really tough year. She needs to figure it out, I think, after reunion.
I know reunion's fast approaching. Andy tweeted out that they're gearing up for it. So how are you gearing up for the reunion? Is there anything that you really want to get to the bottom of there or clear up there?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to go. I don't have any preparations. I'm just me. I just show up. I'm all like, I'm not like Tiffany Hurst. She said that she's like has all her note cards ready to go. Cameron is the same way. It was a great season filming, and we really tried to make it fun and special, considering we had so many restraints because of COVID, and we couldn't really go anywhere, and we made it really fun.
Can you at least admit that maybe your birthday celebration went on a little too long? We celebrated your birthday a lot of times, Kary.
Yes, I know. I celebrate my birthdays the whole month anyway, in general. So, but I mean, yeah, it was a lot of episodes, but, I had fun for sure. During the Big 5-0 and acting like I was turning 21.
I think that's the way to do it, though.
Yeah, you have to have fun. You have to party.
The thing that really cracked me up on this last episode, though, the 9 commandments, Kary.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I think we've all done, as a group, things that it says in the Bible not to do, right?
Well, just the 9 commandments. I think we...
9? We like the 10. Kary, you have not read the Bible. You have not read the Bible.
Which one did you eliminate? lemonade. I want to know.
Are you kidding me? I grew up Catholic. Like, what was wrong with me?
What are, I guess, then the 9 commandments to you? What are Kary Brittingham's 9 commandments?
Oh my gosh. I mean, okay, so do not lie. Do not, sleep with that neighbor. Do not steal. Do not kill. Oh gosh. I don't know them all.
Well, I was saying you should make up some of your own. You should come up with 9 that are just for you.
Oh, then I'm going like, yeah, you have to drink tequila. You have to, you have to party like it's 1999.